How do you think OceanGate has handled this? Were there any warning signs, Bill, that were ignored that you believe should have been flagged?
I can't talk on what OceanGate did in preparation for this. Instead, I've chosen when Titanic sank, if you'll think back and look at the Titanic inquiry and the British inquiry, America passed several laws very shortly after that. Number one was that any ship that touched American soil would have enough lifeboats for all the crew and passengers on board, so as hopefully this disaster would be diverted in the future. There were several other laws that they passed. What I anticipate is, because this is a new industry, deep water submersibles are not plentiful. They're not numerous. I look for there to be some type of regulation passed where that there will be certain safety precautions that all of them will have to pass in order to participate with people, with people on board. I know that we worked with the French in 1998, and their deep water submersible was Nautile. And Nautile went through numerous safety checks before it was allowed to go down. And if one of those safety checks did not pass, it did not dive. And they were, some people felt they were overcautious, but at the same time, everyone that went down in Nautile knew that they were safe. They felt safe. And I think that from something horrible and tragic such as this, there can be some good from it, that they do some sort of regulation so that the next time someone chooses to go down to wherever, that there's a safety checklist that must be followed and adhered to guarantee, or at least better guarantee the safety of those passengers on board. It's an extreme environment. The pressure down there is over 6,000 pounds per square inch. Compare that to 47 pounds of air in your tires. So it's going to be dangerous. You take a chance, even in the best of circumstances. It's just like going into space. You take a chance, even in the best of circumstances. We had 2 disasters. Even though NASA has strong protocols, they made them better after those 2 disasters. So I hope that there is a future here where people are protected, and that there's a better set of protocols to go by.
Well, we all hope for that. And Bill Willard, we will be holding out hope, praying for your friend. Thank you so much for joining us during this difficult time.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.